Hello everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we're diving into something very new and very exciting. We're going over Grow a Garden. Whether this is your first time playing or you're just getting started, this video is going to walk you through everything you need to know to begin your gardening journey step by step. I've been playing for a little while now. I just reset my base to show you how to do everything, and I picked up a bunch of useful tips and tricks to help you progress faster, earn more coins, and unlock better plants. So sit back, relax, and let's grow our first garden together, or technically I guess restart my garden with you. Let's go. Now, obviously, real quick, if you could leave a like on this video, we'd greatly appreciate it. And of course, subscribe to the channel with all notifications on. It really does help us out. Thank you so much. Let's get into this. Now, when you first load into Grow a Garden, you'll notice three main buttons up at the top of your screen. You're going to see seeds up here, you're going to see garden, and then you're going to see sell. The seeds button is going to take you directly to a seed shop. It'll look something like this with this cool looking guy right here. He looks so sick. And this is actually where you can buy seeds that are currently in stock. So if I talk to this guy right here, he'll show us all the seeds that are currently in stock. Now, the stock does reset every, I believe it's like 5 minutes or so. Can't remember off the top of my head, but essentially you could restock it manually using Robux. I don't usually recommend doing this. Just wait for it to restock. It restocks a bunch. Plus, I'm going to have a video going up on an AFK strategy, so stay tuned for that as well. That'll definitely help you out a lot. The garden button up here is going to teleport you to your personal garden where you can plant, water, and harvest your seeds to grow your garden. That's the whole point of the game. The sell button over here is going to send you to the vendor where you can trade your crops in for money. So if I interact with this guy right here, he'll ask if we have anything to sell. You could just hit, I want to sell my inventory. I want to sell this. How much is it worth? Never mind. It doesn't really matter. You do whatever you want to do for this. Also, keep an eye on the timer on the top of the seed shop. It is every 5 minutes that the shop does reset. As you can see, it's about to reset real quick. And it's going to show a bunch of new seed options. Some of these are going to be common, while others are going to be legendary and mythical, which are obviously going to be a lot better. You definitely want to go for the legendary and mythical ones. There's also prismatic, divine. These are the ones you want to get because they're going to sell for a lot more. So if you see one of these go in stock, you're going to want to try and buy them. Now, to start, you're only going to be able to afford basic seeds. These are going to be usually just carrots, and carrot seeds are just 10 coins or 10 shackles, and they're going to grow super quickly, which is actually pretty nice because the fact that they grow so quickly, you'll be able to plant them and sell them very quick, which is obviously going to not get you the most amount of coins, but it's definitely useful because then you can buy obviously better things that'll take a little bit longer. So after purchasing your carrot seed, what you're going to want to do is close out of this and head to your garden. As you can see, I'm holding my carrot seed just like so. I'm going to want to find the area that I want to plant these and essentially go ahead and tap on a piece of soil where I want it to grow. I'm going to plant actually both these on opposite sides just like so we can watch them grow individually. And as you can see, it actually grows very quick. And honestly, they look pretty cool too. But essentially, what you're going to want to do is after you wait for whatever seed you purchase to harvest, hit E on it to collect it. As you can see, I can collect both of these just like that. And now I have them right here. Now, both of them are different sizes, so keep note of that. Because what we're going to do next is actually talk about making money. So if you hit the sell button just like so, you're going to see this guy over here, interact with him. And what you're going to want to do is simply go ahead and either have whatever you want to sell out in your inventory and tap, I want to sell this. And as you can see, he's going to give us some money. He just gave us 36 cents there. And then we have a carrot here as well. Now, this was the smaller one. You can also simply go ahead and select, I want to sell my inventory. And what it's going to do is pretty much sell all of the plants that you have in your inventory. So that's the two ways to like really make some money in this game overall. So selling that first carrot is going to earn you more than double your investment, which is pretty nice. And what you're going to do is actually head back to the seed shop right here and buy some more carrots. I recommend only buying carrots at first just so that you can make some money a little bit quicker, just because some of the other stuff takes a little bit longer to grow. But as you can see, now we have 5 carrots. So we're going to plant 5 of them right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And once again, this is going to double our investment right here. And this is really the core concept of Grow a Garden. So as you can see, all these are done. Some of them are bigger than the other ones. Let's collect every single one of them real quick. We're going to hit this sell button. Once again, go back to this guy and sell off our entire inventory, just like so. We'll see how much he gives us for this. That was 121 cents. That's 12 carrots right there. Now, he only does have 3 in stock, so you want to keep that in mind as well. So I'm going to actually buy all 3 of these real quick. And on top of that, with some of the extra money that we have, and you can view that up in this like top right corner, I'm going to go ahead and buy myself a strawberry seed. So once you start saving up a little bit more, you're going to want to buy these strawberry seeds. These are very important. And unlike carrots, they're actually going to be renewable plants, which means once you plant them, they're just going to keep producing fruit over time. So I'll kind of show you what I mean real quick. Let me plant these carrots right here. So we'll do 1, 2, 3. And then in this corner, we're going to plant a strawberry seed just like so. So this strawberry seed is actually going to continue to make strawberries for us no matter what. And we're not going to have to collect them like these carrots. That being said, the strawberry does take a lot longer to grow. So keep that in mind. While the strawberry's growing, I'm going to sell these carrots again just to make some more money. And there we go. We got 125 shackles again. I'm going to go ahead and buy myself 1 more strawberry right here by buying that. And then I'm going to get the rest of the carrot stock just to make some easy money real quick. So here we go. I'm going to plant another strawberry seed over here. Boom, just like so. And then the carrots I'm going to plant over in this corner. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And let those grow real quick. But as you can see, the strawberry is 66% grown. It definitely takes a lot longer to grow. So you're going to want to keep that in mind. But overall, these strawberries are a great long-term investment. And there's other plants that are like that. That's going to be stuff like tomatoes, blueberries, and apple trees. They're all going to work the same way. But the core process is continue planting these, continue selling them whenever you get the chance. And from here, you're going to start to discover more crop types as the seed shop restocks. Some examples are going to include stuff like corn. You're also going to see watermelon, mango trees, bamboo, cactus, which we're going to talk more about in a second because that is really good. But look, these green apple seeds, this is what you want. These legendary stuff is going to make you a lot of money. Now, I want to talk about the cactus that I just kind of briefly mentioned. If you see it in here, and it doesn't look like I have one right now, but that's okay. You're going to want to get a cactus ASAP. Now, it is the best early game money maker. And cacti can sell for thousands of coins per harvest. So once you can get your hands on a cactus seed, go ahead and prioritize planting it. Now, it does take longer to grow than basic plants. The profit margin is going to be a lot bigger. And they're usually in these legendary tiers down here. So if you see one, get it. You're really going to want it. Trust. Now, it's important to understand that different plants grow at different speeds. For example, a coconut tree takes way longer to grow, sometimes up to 24 hours, but don't worry, the game actually tracks growth while you're offline too. So you can plant a coconut today and harvest it tomorrow. Some plants are also going to mutate, resulting in special versions like golden or giant crops, and these can sell for significantly more than regular versions. For instance, a golden apple or a giant watermelon could sell for 2 times or even 3 times the usual amount. Let me come over here real quick and see. These strawberries are grown. Let's collect some of these and let's sell them real quick as well. As you can see, I just made a lot more from those strawberries and they're going to continue to grow. So I'm actually going to go ahead and purchase 1 more of those real quick. No, actually, we're going to get 2 more of them. Now, while I sell my inventory again, I want to talk about another interesting plant, and that's the bamboo plant. Not only does it earn you money, but if it grows tall enough, it can actually be used to climb and reach high places in your garden. This can be used to explore or decorate your space in creative ways. The more bamboo you plant, the better chances of growing a huge one are going to be. See if we have any interesting stuff in here yet. We do have blueberry seeds. We don't have enough money for that yet. I'll say it definitely is a grind a little bit in the beginning, so you want to keep that in mind. Now, every 5 minutes since the seed vendor does restock, you're going to want to use this to your advantage. Sometimes you're going to get rare seeds with limited quantities. If you see something like pumpkin seeds or mango trees and it says 1 in stock, grab it before it's gone. These rare finds are worth more and they'll help you progress a lot faster. If the timer says seeds just restocked, don't wait. Definitely go check what's available. And it looks like we're about to get a restock real quick. Let's see if we can sell anything before that happens. Get all these strawberries. It is nice that the strawberries just grow like that because it speeds up the process so much. A few extra tips that I will say real quick. If you play with friends, they can drop crops for you to sell early on, which is very helpful. You're going to want to choose plants that can regrow like strawberries and tomatoes over time. You're also going to want to make sure you use the bulk sell option to avoid wasting time selling items one at a time. And also make sure you're checking for golden versions before selling. Sometimes you might not even notice. Now that is it for this beginner guide for Grow a Garden. We covered pretty much everything from planting your first carrots to discovering rare crops and maximizing profits. If you did find this video helpful, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe for more tutorials, tips, and code updates for Grow a Garden. we did just upload a big video with a bunch of different codes. So definitely make sure to check that out if you haven't already. But with that being said, I hope to see each and every one of you guys in the next video. Peace.